been up to, with the new people, what Regen Tribe is up to in general, and how we can get involved in our mission in the collective. So hello, Omni Being, Kelsey. Hi, Kelsey. Nice to see you here again. Haley,
guys?
nice
Welcome.
to see you. Thank you so much for tuning in. We have a couple of people that are coming back for the calls, which makes us really, really happy. Hello. Okay, we're setting up. We're in a cafe. We're in travel mode a little bit. We're leaving soon to UK, where we will be spending about a week in an enchanted village. It's going to be a really exciting event with aligned people. So this is one of the things that we will be doing. We're definitely stepping into the travel mode right now, where we'll be networking and sharing what we will be sharing with you guys right now, what Regen Tribe is about. I think Oscar will be sharing a mind map that we've been working on.
Yes, I'm going to be sharing the mind map. So Regen Tribe as an organization is growing. We are finding more and more people every day involved with the regenerative neighborhood movement, creating eco-villages, finding land, using it consciously to create housing opportunities, society, culture, all kinds of things. So it is a big endeavor, very exciting, and requires steady planning and organization. And we have been doing this in the last few months and weeks by sharing what I'm about to share with you guys, which is our Regen Tribe mind map, a collection of how we're operating in the space of Regen Tribe. I'm going to share it now.
Maybe it's a good idea for me to share the mind map that we just started creating in a more visual version, and I'm gonna keep an eye on the notes as we are sharing with you guys about the sector. So let me just share my screen. In the meantime, maybe we can share with the people that are tuning in for the first time, or maybe it needs a little bit more clarity. What is our mission? What's Regen Tribe's mission in general? And if you are wondering, it's building and supporting regenerative neighborhoods all around the world. So it's quite a big mission. We believe that regenerative neighborhoods are an answer to most of the challenges that we face in today's world, which is climate change, right? Water, food, energy. This is something that can be resolved on a micro scale in places like that. So this is a big intention when we connect with projects and when we are building projects of our own, to pay attention to sustainable systems and pay attention to the environment. And another aspect of that is intentionality. So how we live together, how we come together, how we make decisions, which is, again, reconstructing the society on a micro scale. So this is a very high level what our mission is. We're going to share a little bit more about how we do that. We have a couple of channels and tools that we use to spread that mission and bring more people on board, right? We're a collective, and everybody that wants to and feels is a part of it. So it's to all of you guys. You're already a part of the collective, and we're going to be sharing a little bit about how you can get involved. What are the things that you can do in order to get a little bit more immersed in the movement? Okay, so I'm just going to share my screen.
Yes, this is a mind map that I'm sharing on the screen now that I've made in the last few weeks and months and years. It's been pieced together, and now we've put a lot of organized structure. Our project operates on Kanban boards, which is, we use a program called Asana. Very functional, very useful for us to keep track of each of the departments. What are some high-level goals and what are some tasks that correspond with each of the high-level goals that we set to help create more regenerative neighborhoods around the world? That's really the mission. To meet others that are doing it, building them, working on them, and find ways to support them in their endeavor.
Yes, I'm sharing my map right now.
Sonia made a more visual one than this one that's like a little bit of a kind of a spreadsheet. on steroids because it's all over the place. Are you sharing your screen?
Yeah, I'm sharing my screen right now. Maybe for the people on the live, I'm going we just started putting it in a visual version. So as we are talking to you guys, we're going to be putting these thoughts in a more visual form. Okay, so Regen Tribe, empowering and building regenerative neighborhoods, which are community lab projects, sustainable and intentional. How do we do that is the question, right? And here comes the visual version of the mind map. First tool and sector that we use is the global network. We launched the platform called Tribes a couple of months ago, and we've been putting a lot of energy into adding more functionality and making it more user friendly. The platform essentially is a place to hold a network of land projects, regenerative neighborhoods, and a container for builders and community-minded people to interact. So we have, maybe I'm going to share the Tribes platform on my screen here. So maybe I'm gonna open it here. Yeah, I would like to invite everybody that's listening, watching, to create their profile on Tribes if you don't have it yet. Okay, nice. Yeah, I'm looking in from. Nice. Okay. Yes, so we have a feed, which is a place where you can see all the activity of other users. It's a networking platform, so you can find other people that are interested in the topics that you're interested in, which is the main intention of the platform, right? We meet a lot of people, and they're all spread out in different groups, in different WhatsApp chats, and in different smaller platforms. And we would like to foster a place where people can connect and talk about topics that are important in community creation and in general in the regenerative movement. So it's basically a tool for all of you guys. We're super open for feedback. If you have any, we're shaping the platform right now, what kind of functionality we will be adding. So we're definitely seeking support with that. We have the network of regenerative neighborhoods. We have around 25 projects there right now. You can go and check it out. We have a lot of information about them. There's around 80 questions that we answer about regenerative neighborhoods, and vision holders are now stepping in to update their profiles. So it will be a good platform to see the progress within the projects, which is something that we put a lot of attention to. So we can check out the projects on the neighborhood tab. We have the catalyzer tab, which is the education tab. You have the hive with all the topics that are important when it comes to community creation. We post out all our resources in there.
Show them the one you started on, micro city planning. Okay. So this is one of the newest groups we've added here to the platform, is micro city planning. We're working on the name to make it more understandable. We feel that potentially master planning your village is one of the topics here. Here you can see how the group operates. There's a wall for anything that's been going on in the group. Documents being posted, links being posted, discussions being posted in the discussion board. And right. This is how we are working on holding the space for different organizations, different topics. What's up, Will? Good to see you, brother. Nice to hear from you. How this platform can help foster communication. Here's the discussion. Start a discussion just to show how it will work.
Okay. I just wanted to show that all the resources that are posted, even on the wall, will show up in the document section. So we can check out all the PDFs that are downloaded, and all the photos will land up in the documents.
So maybe in discussions, I'd love for you to start a discussion called master plan. and say, can someone share with me some examples of community master plans? We have a whole drive of them.
Okay. Does anyone have a master plan example? Visual master plan example. Yeah, we have a drive full of community decks and master plans. We will be sharing that soon. We already shared quite a lot of these on Tribe, so you can check them out. We have a lot of resources in our Discord, which was the first version of our platform. We will be feeding the platform with all the resources that we had there soon.
Mm-hmm. Just post it, it's fine.
Yeah. Okay, so this is an example of how easy it is to create a discussion on tribes and get a response from people. Post your resources and check out other resources. Okay, I think.
Change the group. Let's change the name of this group. Okay.
No, it's okay. We can change it later. It's an easy step. Okay, cool. So this is one of the groups in the Hive. We also have a tab for region groups, which is a place for regenerative organizations.
We're starting to transfer groups over there. Everything lives in region groups right now.
Right. Yeah, we can check out the region orgs. If you are a regenerative organization, reach out to us. We would love to create a space for you where you can post updates about your project and also call in your teammates and people that are interested to join and share discussions. So this is a space for that. And we also have a calendar with regenerative events that we're constantly updating with the events that we know about. We see Enchanted. This is the event that I mentioned before that we're going to in a week. It's going to be really beautiful. If you have knowledge about any other regenerative events that are happening all around the world, please reach out to us. Soon we will activate an option to add an event as a user. For now, we're doing that. So please reach out. So yes, this is the Tribe platform. Which is a tool that we use for the
global network strategy, which you can see on the screen here. Why don't we share the screen here? Okay, and so these are the sectors of the Regen Tribe Collective. These are the components that are helping our collective grow in an organized manner while keeping accountability of responsibilities. Things like strategy, operations to get that strategy implemented, marketing to share the plan with the world, and then the three main departments of Regen Tribe. Growing the global network, which is where you saw the Tribes platform, things like our Discord are in there. Mm-hmm. Education catalyzer and research, which is how we're identifying communities around the world, collecting their information, organizing it all, also resources and documents. You just saw an example of where we will be posting all of that content on the Tribes platform. And agency, a one-to-one consulting service for land projects to help with both their infrastructure needs and their human magic needs. How do people organize, make decisions, and live together and thrive together? Mm-hmm. This call every Tuesday is intended to share a little bit of an update of each of the departments to help the people understand what is it that Regen Tribe does. We get this a lot. What do you guys do exactly? I think this happens a lot with early stage startups where there's a big idea and a big prospect for how we can make change, and very few get to the point where they come up with a product, something that can help arrive there, achieve these goals. And this is the start of a business now, right? Creating products. The Regen Tribe Collective has now started putting out to the world the products that will support the endeavor of creating more regenerative neighborhoods around the world. The Tribes platform is our first one where we are hoping to create the global network. In there, you can find all the education and resources that we have been gathering and organizing. On Wednesdays, you can tune into the call. Jordy, hello, Ambarish. If you guys have any questions, I would love to know. Please feel free to drop in any questions. We're just talking right now about how the Regen Tribe Collective is organized. This is the purpose of this call. Here's a beautiful diagram that Sonia's creating. Much more user-friendly than my diagram, which is a crazy looking mind map.
We love it. We love it. It's a beautiful structure. Thank you so much for working on it.
You're welcome.
Yes. Okay.
So we've given an update of the global network and what's going on with the Tribes platform. If you want to get involved, an easy way is to create an account, create a profile, and start posting things, start asking questions, start interacting with the community on the Tribes platform. Our next important sector, and here's more preview of the Tribes platform. Have you heard about it? Have you seen the Tribes platform?
The next sector is the education catalyzer.
Yes, let's talk about the catalyzer.
Let's talk about the catalyzer while still looking at the. No, I think
it's in region groups. It's in region groups. The catalyzer group. We're talking about catalyzer. The catalyzer is education.
Right, I think and I think a big tool is the Hive and the Tribes platform where we share all the resources, right? The education is about sharing. It's all open source.
Share this type.
Okay.
There you go.
So it's all open source. The platform is free. You can create your profile and view all the resources that the users already posted, that we posted, and you can post more. We host weekly calls, as Oscar mentioned. Every Wednesday at 2 p.m. we have a catalyzer call where we co-create a community alchemy guide. It's again an open source guide, step by step, how to create your regenerative neighborhood from an idea to an execution. Tomorrow we will have the last topic, which is curating your holistic ecosystems. And then a week after, we're gonna have a wrap-up call and share a little summary of the 10 weeks that we were hosting the calls. Oscar is sharing now all the notes from the topics. You can view them on the Tribes platform. We post the update of all the input of the participants of the calls in here. If you have any input, please join this group. This is a community alchemy group.
Yes.
And add your thoughts to it. This is meant to be a co-creative experience. We also feature people that are involved in the creation of the guide. This is our first round of the calls, and we will be doing many more like that. So stay tuned. We invite people to co-host the calls with us, experts in the topics of that are being discussed certain weeks. So catch the last calls tomorrow and next Wednesday. We're going to be wrapping it up, and hopefully after the summer we're going to kick off the next round of the catalyzer calls when we will be co-creating the guide.
Yes, also on the calls we go through the implementation of AI, using artificial intelligence to research and give us the best practices gathered by the internet. Here you can see an example of 2 AI results, one from Google's option called Bard, 10 ways, of course, in this section, where we discussed designing and building your neighborhood. We asked both AIs a simple question, the process of designing and building a regenerative neighborhood to be broken down into the following steps. And this is what one AI told us: engage the community, conduct site assessment, develop a master plan, design the buildings, build the neighborhood. And here are some tips. Another AI did similar, designing and building a regenerative neighborhood involves these steps. Here's a general outline of them: vision and goal setting, site selection and analysis, community engagement, master planning, sustainable infrastructure, building design and construction, natural and community spaces, social and economic integration, implementing and construction, monitoring and evaluation. These are steps suggested by AI on how to build a community. We also have steps shared by one of our master builders who joined the call that week, Macon. Macon shared a few of his key steps to building a regenerative neighborhood, a regenerative community. He shared a bunch of things about finding the vision, renting or owning, prepping, foundations, framing, plumbing, interiors, maintaining your structure. So it's beautiful to see how the main topics we're sharing, which are these 10 that are outlined here in the discussion section of the Community Alchemy Co-Creation Guide group. You can see all of the topics here from the last 10 weeks. And this is the product that we are presenting from the education department, education sector. A compilation of resources that you can find on the Tribes platform and a summary and reference manual of these resources through the Community Alchemy Guide. We're inviting everyone to join, share their knowledge, and this is the education sector. And so from here, we have the Tribes platform. Maybe you can share products that come with this. Tribes platform from the Education Catalyzer. It's Hive and yes, you guys, as you can see, this is a startup. We're building it in real life right now. We're doing it right this second with this visual mind map to share the vision more clearly. That's the marketing department of the organization, both strategy, content creation, PR, and events.
Right. So this is an open spot for you guys to co-create with us, share feedback if you have any. We're super open for that.
Yes.
Okay, so products of the global network is the Tribes platform.
You could just leave it in the middle and point it out. And so products are out here.
Okay. Okay, education, we have the Community Alchemy Guide.
Okay, while you do that, I'll talk about our next product.
I would also like to add to education, as another product of education, we have Biozones.
We have the Hive and Biozones, yes.
Right.
Adam, hit it.
Okay, Community Alchemy Guide, we have Biozones, which is a campaign that we're creating in order to share research and help projects in certain areas.
Ideally, all the areas. We need your help to connect and find projects in different parts, collect their information, and help them exist in a digital space. We live in a digital era, and to network is to have power these days. And we seek to share that with anyone that is interested in building an eco-village.
Yes. Catalyzer pulse.
Yes.
Okay. Yes.
So this that Sonia's doing is a more visual and beautiful representation of this thing that I made, which is also great.
And also beautiful.
And also beautiful. I understand. Thank you, Sonia. Some of those key things that we're adding right now to this chart are the projects that live within each of the sectors. Yes, you did it. You're doing it. Right, so the projects there are education and research, which is the Hive, Community Alchemy Guide, activism, and Biozones.
Okay.
You like that in education and research, huh? Not an agency. Interesting.
You know, we're still defining.
Yeah.
Most of the things that we're doing are very connected.
Welcome, Chris. Welcome, Clementine Porton. What's up, you guys? Welcome to the Regen Tribe Tuesday collective call, where we are discussing the collective of Regen Tribe and how we are helping create more regenerative neighborhoods around the world. Sustainable and intentional community land developments.
Yes.
This is our mind map of the organization, how we are structuring our collective of right now about 5 active people, 7 active people, 4 full-time, 3 half-time.
Yes, we're all active in our own
Or
way.
part-time, right? One thing we've learned with community is everyone contributes in a different way.
Yes.
And everyone has different levels of performance. And we honor that, and we seek to help find everyone's optimal performance and deliveries.
Right. Yeah. So for newcomers, we're talking about the global network, which is Tribes, which we invite you to create your profile. It's tribes.regentribe.org. Version 0 was our Discord, which we're transferring the resources from. Another sector of Regen Tribe is the education sector, which is the Catalyzer. We have a co-creative open source Community Alchemy Guide. We have the Hive, which is the resource gallery on the Tribes platform. We create a Biozone campaign, which is a research and support campaign for projects in certain areas, which we invite you to co-create with us.
Yes, what's up, Aldo Rock?
If you identify the new projects in your area, reach out to us. Yes.
And now we're discussing our third sector of Regen Tribe, which is agency. We came at this idea of how do we create more regenerative neighborhoods around the world. Like the first solution is networking. Everyone needs to find each other and connect with each other. The second option was education. Everyone needs to have information more accessible to them to make their journey easier. And the third thing is one-to-one support, helping projects with the knowledge we have and the network that we have directly by providing them solutions to topics, questions, and challenges that they're facing. And this is the agency sector. The agency sector is comprised of a few projects, and Sonia's writing them out right now.
Right.
The agency sector is comprised of a consulting support, where we meet projects, ask them what's going on in their life cycle, and find out how we can help. This is agency, consulting. Our second group is real estate. We help projects sell their land directly to potential buyers that align with their community values and needs. Our sixth service is lifestyle branding and marketing through Community Lab, helping communities bring in their pioneer members, the first community members to live in a place, help build the place, and help create the foundation for a regenerative neighborhood.
Which is not necessarily the first members. Right now, we're wrapping up our Community Lab Tulum, which we were co-creating for about 10 weeks, and we stepped into a neighborhood that was already created with already running system of volunteer program. So it's also a service and a support and a campaign that we run with projects that are already established and need support in any area, really. You need support with the volunteer program, with organizational structure. We help with sustainable systems by connecting you with the right service providers. So this is a very holistic service, I would say, not only for the communities that are just kicking off, but also the ones that are established. We noticed that sometimes after a time, a breath of fresh air and new people coming in is with new perspective is needed. So this is what we're doing, and it is great fun for us, and also a lot of beautiful learning that we need. Each community will be different, so you can expect from us to seek people to join us on land projects in the future. Right now, the neighborhood that we were living in is open for new members. If you're a permaculture specialist or a kitchen magician, you can reach out to us, and we can find a space for you in the Community Lab Tulum. And in the future, we will be hosting creative residencies in the community labs that we will be supporting with. So stay tuned for that. It's one of the ways how you can get involved in the collective, more hands-on. And as we were talking about the departments, I just want to do a quick overview of how we can get involved in each of the departments that we mentioned. When it comes to the Tribes platform, as I said before, if you're a developer, if you're somebody that is passionate about web app development, reach out to us. We seek co-creators, and that way we're open for that. We're in the same line. Good vibes.
We're in the same line. Alvarock, tell us more about what you're up to, my friend. I'm excited to see your profile after this.
Yeah, if you have any questions, please post them. You can also join the live. We're happy to chat with you for a couple of minutes, or reach out to us a little bit later. So we can support in that way with the Tribes platform. The easiest way is for you to create a profile and interact and give us feedback. This is what we're seeking right now. We're seeking people to post resources and get around a little bit. So you can do that. You can be a resource manager in the Tribes platform. You can be a community manager, greet people as you go through the process of getting around in the platform, then you can show other people around. So this is how you can get involved. It's a really cool experience for all of us to create that space. So yeah, definitely seeking support and other brains when it comes to that. Education, we invite you to join the calls. You can become a co-host in the Catalyzer calls if you're really passionate about community creation and sharing knowledge. You can also manage the resources on the Hive, which is a really important job and really fun too. As we are doing our own personal research, you can also share it with others. So it's another way how we can get involved. Biozones, if you know projects in your area, you map them out. Reach out. We're seeking support and activating biozones in different places. We activated the Yucatan biozone and the Mexico biozone. So if you're in another place in the world, please reach out and you can become an ambassador.
Oh yeah, what's up, Golden Yogi? Good to see you, my brother. Excited. We're gonna be meeting Yogi in Berlin, where we will be coming together with the Cohere team and their co-live experience. They're hosting there at Moose to discuss regenerative neighborhoods, what will be happening in this space in the next 5 years, 10 years, and how we can start working together now as collectives, joining forces, finding synergies to help build more of these new earth civilization spaces. Sustainable with the environment, intentional with the humans, and creating opportunities of growth. Yeah, Cohere in the house. What's up, you guys? Happy to hear you. We're gonna be there soon. We'll be there in like a couple weeks. We're excited. Yogi, we were just going over the Regen Tribe Collective mind map. What we are doing and how we are organizing to keep this collective growing. We're about 7 active members, 4 full-time, 3 half-time. And we are going through how we keep our structure for all of these moving pieces, working on their own projects, coming together and collaborating. Now looking forward to having you here. Yeah, super excited to be there, guys. What's up, Vintage Infinity? We were just wrapping up our call about the Regen Tribe Collective. How we organize, how we keep, I'd like to show this a little more. These are our sectors of the Regen Tribe project. Everything from strategy of how we came up with this idea to create 53 million regenerative neighborhoods around the world, to the operations that it takes to turn this idea into plans, to the marketing department that takes this idea and shares it with the world, and what we're doing actively, what we're doing right now. And these are our 3 main sectors for getting it done. Creating a global network, collecting educational material and sharing it, like our call tomorrow at 2 p.m., and agency, one-to-one support for the projects that we are finding and that we are excited to help grow to be these pilots of New Earth civilization. Well, you guys, that's about the end of the call. If anyone has any questions, we would invite you to raise your hand now or hold your peace till next Tuesday when we will meet again.
Or don't hold it, just join the Tribes platform and you can join. Yes,
right there. You guys can just drop questions. We're there. That's like our clubhouse. It's like you coming into our space and us saying, what's up?
Yep.
Let's get it. Let's make some regenerative neighborhood, baby.
Okay, see you guys. See you tomorrow, 2 p.m. at the Catalyzer call. We're going to be talking about holistic systems and regenerative neighborhood. So see you later.
See you there. Yogi, see you soon, buddy.